Okay, right now we're at the temple grounds of Kitain in Kawagoe, Saitama, Japan, just north of Tokyo. And in particular, we're at Senba Toshogu, which is a very important place because Toshogu, temples in Japan, they're only rare, and there's three major ones, and this is the second biggest one. Now, why, do you ask? This is because when Tokugawa Ieyasu unified the country, the third of the unifiers, he patronized this place, and he had a good relationship with the monk Tenkai Daisojo, and essentially what he did, he'd even talk to this guy about religious policy during the shogunate. And so Tokugawa Ieyasu died in, I think it was 1616, but what his monk did was in 1633 had this Toshogu temple built for Tokugawa Ieyasu as a memorial to commemorate his death. Now, that's a big deal, right? When Tokugawa Ieyasu died, he was brought down to Shizuoka, where he was born, and then when moving to the main Toshogu Shrine in Nikko, north of Tokyo, he spent 4 days here, and of course there were prayers and things like that, and that was that until 1638 when there was a fire and it burned it down. But it was rebuilt within a couple of years, and then the Tokugawa family patronized this place, Kitain, and especially this Senba Toshogu, throughout their 250-year reign. Now, part of this too is because when Tokugawa Ieyasu died, he was deified, and he was called Toshogu Daigongen, and basically it means the peace and prosperity of the Tokugawa rule. And let's get a bit closer so you can see these things here. Now, there's a little bit of a caveat here. Now remember, the Tokugawa peace was actually still a dictatorship, right, by the Tokugawa family. And while it was peaceful, it was strictly controlled. And even the powerful feudal lords, they were told, you're gonna come here, you're gonna pay homage, you're gonna help pay for its upkeep. And the whole point of that was to keep them from becoming too powerful. They were often forced to come to Edo, which was the name for Tokyo at the time, to show the shogun their loyalty. And they had this system where the families would stay in the domain and the feudal lord would come here, and then they'd switch. So anyway, there's a little more to the story than just peace and prosperity, but this is definitely the second most important Toshogu temple in Japan. Senba Toshogu, here in Kawagoe on the grounds of Kitain Temple. Let's just go with one more little walk over here. And apparently on the grounds too, there are other Tokugawa shoguns interred in the area. But this one is for Tokugawa Ieyasu.